Hey guys, it's your Pontiff, ArchieLuxury, and today guys I am doing a paid review. This is for Victor. This is paid review 21QA144. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a steel stunner, a Rolex steel stunner. What is it I'm wearing? I'm wearing a Milgauss. Okay, let's jump into Victor's review here. So Victor says to me, "Hi Arch, my name is Victor and I'm a younger guy about to be in my mid-20s. I've been into watches since around 2018 and have been a viewer of your channel for a few years. Your channel has been a helpful reminder to avoid buying many entry-level watches, as a lot of people do when they first get into the hobby. Here is a brief overview of my collecting journey thus far. I have included pictures of the relevant pieces in my collection. My first automatic watch that I bought myself as an entry into the hobby was a chronometer grade Tissot. I bought this a few years ago on JomaShop as something to get me started in the world of automatic watches. I wore this every day for over a year. After having that watch for over a year and learning more and more about watches, I decided it was time to buy another watch, and I wanted something that was an entry into the luxury watch segment. I decided to buy a Tudor Black Bay, reference 79230N, which is a 41mm black bezel from David SW. It came with full set on a bracelet in excellent condition and it was listed for a great price. I was really happy with this purchase and wore the Black Bay every day for about 6 months. I was then ready to buy another watch. I made several visits to an Omega AD and landed on the Omega Aquaterra 38mm with the blue dial. It's a great looking watch. The blue dial is vibrant and bright, and I love the smaller case sizes at 38mm as it fits me perfectly. At this point I was feeling good about watches I had, but over time, as I continued to wear the smaller case size of the Aquaterra, the large slab-sided case of the Tudor began to bother me, as it does so many others. I have a slightly smaller than average wrist, and eventually I made the decision to part with the Tudor. I traded it in plus some cash to acquire the Omega Seamaster 341mm with the glossy black dial with box and all the papers. This is my favorite version of the 300mm. I think the glossy black dial looks great with the ceramic bezel and it is as tough of a dive watch as the Tudor was, and so I am happy with the exchange there, as I have no regrets with parting with the Tudor, and I didn't lose much on it at all. So this is where my collection sits as of now. The direction I think I'm going to go next is towards Rolex. I've been wanting an Explorer 1 for quite some time now. I would prefer not to buy it on the secondary market as the prices are quite high. I have no previous purchase history with the Rolex AD near me, but I've gone in several times to become a familiar face. I went in back on April 7th when the new Explorer was announced and expressed interest in it on day one with them. I had a very good conversation with one of the sales associates. She was very nice and gave me the new Rolex catalog. I went back about a week later to express interest again, and that same sales associate was helping another customer, and so I decided to wait instead of talking with someone else. I ended up waiting around an hour and 40 minutes, and when she finished, she came over and apologized and thanked me for my patience, and she remembered me from the previous conversation. We then talked again and the conversation went quite well. We talked about the Explorer 1 and other Rolex models, as well as how they keep an eye on resellers and the pre-owned market. I showed her pictures of my current watch collection as well. Every time I go in, I am genuinely nice, very enthusiastic and knowledgeable about watches, and she noticed this and expressed that she appreciated how nice I was each time I came in. Towards the end of the conversation, I asked again about the Explorer 1, and she said they have yet to get the new Explorer 1. But if they have one, she would have tried to sell it to me, which was a surprise to hear. She said she could probably get one around November, and that was going to explain to the store manager how I act every time I visit, and that I waited such a long time just to talk to her about the watch. I doubt she would have told these things if she didn't mean them, because every time I talk to her, she is always very nice and genuine, and so it does give me hope in trying to get a new Rolex during the current climate, especially considering how ADs have acted towards someone like me who has no purchase history with them. So here is the direction I'm thinking of going. What do you think about my 2-piece Omega collection? And also, what do you think about trying to add in an Explorer 1? Do you think it would fit in nicely? And are there any other suggestions you might have for me? Thank you, Arch. This is from Victor. And I gotta say, Victor had some beautiful photos there. Beautiful photos. He had a photo of the Seamaster, the blue Aquaterra. That's an Aquaterra? I think it is. And the other one, of course, is the Seamaster, the traditional Seamaster. Well, I gotta say, they are some beautiful, beautiful photos against the marble there. So, okay, what do I think there? Look, I think they, the two Omegas in your collection are two really nice watches. I gotta be totally honest with you. I don't know, it's a bit nauseating reading how you are toading up to them. Yeah, it's a bit nauseating. I always find it nauseating when Americans try to toady to get something hard to get. What can I say? Well, hey, it might work, it might not work. Maybe she wants to go out with you. Maybe you should say, forget the Rolex. Are you free? Are you dating anyone? Because I got to be honest with you, man. I just think it just makes me a bit pukey. But look, I personally, if I wouldn't really waste my time, I'd go to David SW, pay the piper, and stop kissing the AD's ass. Yeah, that's what I would do. I mean, ask the girl out. Is she single? Man, it's just, I don't know what to say. It's a bit vomity. What do I think of the Omegas? Look, I can understand the Tudor thing if you've got a bigger wrist. Even me, I had the Black Bay Burgundy, the 41. I found it a bit top heavy, very tall sort of watch. It's just a bit overbearing, and I decided to flick it. Okay, so what do I think of the two Omegas? Look, I really like them. I think that's, you know what? I think those are really, your mid-20s guy. Man, I think that's a great, to have two Omegas. I think two Omegas is very cool. They're really nice. I'd possibly get a Speedmaster. It's nice to have a Omega ensemble, because you've got the, I think you've got the Aquaterra. I like it. And you've got the Seamaster. I like it as well. I'd probably get a Speedmaster, having a bit of an Omega ensemble, and maybe ask this girl out, because she seems quite nice there. It's a bit vomity. I mean, man, you go on, you wait an hour and a half. Man, what happens when the promotion doesn't come through? You know what? Just go to David SW, pull the trigger, be done. Don't have to kiss her ass. Maybe ask her out, because maybe she likes you. But I gotta say, those are two beautiful Omegas. Maybe the two Amigas. I quite like them. They look beautiful, beautiful photographs. I'd probably add a Speed Master, Man on the Moon, add a Speedy. I think the Explorer one would be fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Maybe next time you go in, bring a little bit of chocolates or some flowers, or hey, I was just thinking about you. You know, why don't you just, you never know your luck in the big city, man. You never know your luck. Yeah, that's what I'd maybe give it a squirt. You know, you never know your luck. I like the two Amigas. Those are great watches. They're beautiful, really beautiful. You're looking after them. You're doing, look, mid-20s guy with two Amigas. That's pretty damn good. I like Omega. I do like Omega, and I think these look great. Get a Speedy, and I reckon a 36mm as a Rolex would be great as well. Yeah, yeah. Look, give it a squirt. I don't know if I'd be. It's getting a bit nauseating with your antics to get it. Oh my God, it's just nauseating. It makes me want to vomit. But hey, that's just how it goes, guys. So yeah, give it a squirt. Lovely two-piece Amiga collection. Nothing wrong with those at all. They're quite beautiful. They're very beautiful. So, well done. Okay, so there you go, guys. Guys, like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments, good, bad, ugly, or whatever you want to do there. And, guys, I will see you in the next one. Remember, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. No, I can't. Guys, I really do need paid reviews. Without paid reviews, I would sink, guys. Without the paid reviews, I would really sink. So please get a paid review done. I would greatly appreciate it. And I can't survive on Google Ads, guys. Paid reviews, $50 US. Look in the description below. Get one done now, and I will tell you what I think of your collection. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends, and don't be afraid to get a paid review. $50 for a paid review. It helps me stay full-time on YouTube, and I will see you in the next one. $50 paid review. I can't survive on Google Ads. I need your support. And guys, you could also sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay as little as $1 a month to keep me on YouTube. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.